Sister Maryam, the Brazilian sister who said that she is a revert and she married somebody as a second wife, and they made an agreement that he is going to spend with her certain number of days a week, and now he wants to change his promise because he said that his wife's family, his first wife's family, are very strict and they would not allow that. I would say you should have told her that from the beginning, and you should have told her that you cannot do that without informing your first wife. And this is an advice to every woman whom somebody is suggesting to her or proposing to her to marry her as a second wife, that you should not accept this marriage without knowing that this man is capable to take a second wife, legally, financially, and socially. I mean, these conditions to secure your marriage. If the person says, I will not be able to inform my wife now because it will be shocking for her, but down the road, well, let's wait until you are capable to tell her. Because if you're not capable to tell her now, then later on she finds out and you are not strong enough to confront the condition with the reality, then you're going to sacrifice your second wife. You're going to say, I'm sorry, I have to tell them that I divorced you, or I will have to divorce you. So the second wife is the one who pays the bill. And this is not fair. Secondly, النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم said, المؤمنون عند شروطهم. The believers must abide by the conditions that they take upon themselves. والمشروط شرطا كالمعروف عرفا. If you agreed from the beginning that you are going to spend 3 days or every other day with her, you must stick to your promise. وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ لِأَمَانَاتِهِمْ وَعَهْدِهِمْ رَاعُونَ. Not because the girl is a revert and she does not have a family, and you may think that she is in need for you because you're supporting her financially. We're all in need for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we are in need to be the good representatives of our deen, of our religion. I don't know the brother, so I'm talking in general. Yesterday, I had one sister, alhamdulillah, accepted Islam, and she, amongst what she said that she would love to accept Islam, but what is stopping her from accepting Islam is the behavior of many Muslims, including her husband. So she says, I'm convinced, I read the Quran, and I think I'm ready. But the behavior of some Muslims, especially those who are close to the person, that hinders them from accepting Islam. You see what you do to yourselves, what you do to the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And as we know that Islam spread to most countries, not through campaigns and military invasions, but rather through the Muslim merchants and their good manners, maintaining the manners of the Quran. It is true that it is not required to neither inform the first wife nor to get her permission legally for the second contract to be valid, but I'm requesting a wife who's proposed to be a second wife to make certain that his first wife knows that he is going to take a second wife. And he has to have enough courage to face the reality and tell his wife or his family, then I need to take a second wife for whatever reason. So that if they get married, he doesn't have to lie. How would you justify being absent 3 days a week? All of a sudden, you are a married person, you have regular routine to come back to work you go to work from 8 to 5 and you come back home and you sit with your family. Now all of a sudden you disappear half of the time. Why? Why do you do? The first wife, she would start suspecting there's something. She would ask him, and he would make lies until he is capable to tell her or until she finds out. We see and face a lot of stories like that. And lying is one of the worst sins. Why do you do that? If you don't have enough courage, if you don't have the guts to face your wife, to tell her that you're getting married and you're going to do this and this and that, and you're going to spare some of your earning to support the second wife, don't do it. Do not wrong others. Do not be unjust to others. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us to what is best. So my advice to your husband, sister, that he should stick to his promise. And it is his problem to explain to his wife and her family that I'm married legally and Shari, and this is my right, and I made a promise I have to fulfill. It is definitely up to you. If you want to give up on some of your rights, that is entirely up to you. But you don't have to do that. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.